What's up? My name's Ivy. I'm the lead investigator here at Farrar Elementary. When we were contacted to do investigations for Sam and Colby for the building, our team went headfirst into trying to figure out what exactly is going on here. We can't find anything. Nobody died on the property, there wasn't any tragedy, no intent to cause harm, not even anything accidental. Absolutely nothing. We have no idea where this place is haunted. Doing investigations and trying to figure out if it's the cemetery across the street, everybody there's at rest. I don't think anything from here is from the cemetery. When the schools actually first opened, they had horse-drawn buses that would pick students up and bring them to school.
What's that? Sounds like a door.
You sound like your dog.
Oh, it's this creek right here. No, it's this creek.
It sounded like a door for a minute. I was like, wait a minute.
Dude, that would get you.
This is the boiler room. It's just a cool, spooky basement. A chair down there. I call it the creepy hallway. It's literally just it looks like an old closet. We get a lot of movement right in this doorway as well. We also get some activity in the door to the entrance to the boiler room.
So we have a cat ball down this hallway. We went ahead and put our dead bell and a cat ball in here. Out in the hallway there, we have the music box and the flux.
There was a green light behind you on this panel, and now it's not there. Like it was like, you know, like
Flux.
yeah. This was green and then it went away, so that's all. It was weird. It was like something blocked it out. But
As soon as you said green light, it went to the green light.
Yeah, when you said green, it did turn to green.
Are you down here with us?
We get some really interesting interactions. The radio frequencies seem to be stronger in the basement.
Xbox, scanning, FM.
Where were you?
I'll give you that. He was tied up down here. Come back.
We know that there was a janitor named Frank because of one of the posters like this. People say that the authoritative figure in the school is Frank. This room right across the hallway actually is where our other caretaker, the guy that actually lives out here, this is where he saw a full body apparition of a child. He said he was sitting over here in this area, facing this direction, and he saw a little boy standing in front of him.
It's like right here.
Just right here, yeah. I think since it was such a pillar of the community, it's like a powerhouse. Like it holds so much positive energy.
Yeah, true.
That it's probably like a beacon.
Yeah.
It's insane. Like just going through the history and reading how many like activities and things that the whole community came and did stuff here, like the Farmers Guild, the yearly Labor Day picnic would be here at the school. This is Hawkins' classroom. This room, I believe, is one of the rooms that when we did the research, we found a lot of people saying that this building was state of the art. It was the only building in the area that had indoor plumbing. And this is the only classroom that has access to running water. There's a closet in the corner that has a sink in it. So I think this was one of the science rooms. Sonia's the one that works for us, she said that this was a history classroom.
These things are original right here?
Yeah, so one of the last classes made time capsules.
No
And
way.
they were supposed to go to the family members of the individuals that made the time capsules. Some of them didn't find their way back home.
Oh, that's cool.
But the last year that they did school here, they did the time capsules, and those are ones that were left behind.
Oh my gosh, there's like pictures in here.
Okay.
Dude, did some kid get a 62? That's like me, man. Dude, I think he did. I feel bad for him.
This room is one of the creepy ones. Just because it's so dark.
Does anything specific happen in here?
Just that eerie feeling of, this is gonna sound weird, but feeling like you're in the shadow. That's kind of the vibe that this room gives. Oh, this was the hallway or the stairway that I heard my first disembodied laugh.
Oh.
No way.
Yeah.
Was it like a child? Was it like a child or?
It was either a child or like a young woman. I was training one of our new part-timers, and we were coming down the stairs. We didn't have any equipment, didn't have anything on us. Nobody was here yet. And I saw the moon through that corner of the window, and I noticed that it's supposed to be covered, but I could see the moon through the window, so I stopped to take a picture, and both of us heard a woman laughing. This is Creepy Doll Room. So the only ones that aren't the ones that we brought with us from Georgia is this one, that one, and that one, and Alice. The rest of them were in my shop.
Like, what is the craziest stuff? Like, that laugh is pretty crazy.
The laugh is the craziest thing. The creepiest thing was the shadow face in the closet in Mrs. Martin's class. This hallway is super active. One of the other investigators believes that there's a presence in this bathroom as well, so if you guys want to investigate the bathroom. This room typically doesn't get investigated either. It's just a big empty classroom. Don't really get anything in here. We've seen a couple orbs on the cameras, but we also don't investigate in here, so.
And so people write funny stuff, El Barto, like from The Simpsons.
Yeah.
That's
And
incredible.
then this is the counselor's office.
Yeah. Oh, really cool.
Let's scoot up
So
here.
this is a lot of people get some interesting activity over here as well.
That's all right.
I've never investigated in this closet, but our last investigation we had somebody do the Estes method sitting in that chair, and they had one of the like touch flashlights next to them, and they got some pretty interesting stuff.
It's cool. There's this window right here to like out. I mean, just like let some light in or something.
I know that this was several different rooms at some point. It was a big auditorium, and then it was separated, and then it was an auditorium again, and then it was separated. And you can see this used to be a wall right here, and then they built a wall right here, and you can tell it wasn't original.
Yeah.
And then they built a wall here as well, and completely closed off this space. And this is where Sonia had math class. The gym is rumored to actually hold one of the more famous high school basketball championships in the 50s and 60s. We actually have somebody that works for us now that went to school here the year before it closed, and said that they actually moved the art room into the gym, and they used this back corner over here for art class. This is where we get some good EVP action, which is why we've got the tripwire on the floor. Some people like to use the dolls as trigger objects, so that's why they're there. People fight about whether or not they should be on the floor. It's a viewing window when the building was first built, but at some point they ended up covering it. So the woman that works for us that went to school here never even knew that there was a window there.
Really?
Because it was closed when she went to school here. We actually had something fall
No way.
during an investigation.
No way.
Okay, but here we go.
What the fuck was that?
What was that?
That That was in that corner.
No, that was over there, Taylor.
I heard something like phone or move. I thought I heard it in the doorway.
And that's funny because I heard it from.
Now what's it doing? Should I move it?
I just heard like.
Where?
I heard like it sounded like a.
Are any of the students here?
That hasn't been going off, right? The bell.
Hasn't been.
No, it just went off. Sounded like someone took a deep breath. I think we might go visit Miss Martin's room, maybe.
This is Mrs. Martin's classroom. This is my favorite spot.
Like,
Okay.
My favorite spot in the entire school.
Okay, why?
It is the heart of the school. It's literally in the center, right in front of the front door. You come up those stairs, you see Mrs. Martin's classroom. There's one classroom on either side of it. There's the auditorium above it and the gym below it. It's the heart of the school. And I get some crazy shadow activity in here.
No
This is
way.
where I caught that shadow figure in the back closet corner.
this first closet?
Yeah. That's one closet. Just
Oh,
wrapped
it goes
around.
around.
Yeah. And every time I come in here, I ask Mrs. Martin if I can have a piece of gum. 9 times out of 10, she says no.
Okay.
Mrs. Martin, just for clarification, Mrs. Martin does not haunt the school. She is not present. I just know that there is some sort of authority figure or teacher figure that haunts the space.
Okay.
And I don't know what else to call them. And I love the idea of having Mrs. Martin in my homeroom hang out with me. So
Yeah.
like I just kind of created that
I feel like
that
the
kind of
teachers-
idea. I did get the last investigation I did though. They did tell me that they didn't like me calling them Mrs. Martin. So
No way.
I'm gonna have to find something else to
ask
address
them.
them as.
So I figured the bookshelf.
The Bible's going off. Our Bible room pod.
Do you recognize that book? She's still here with us. She did it.
It's never.
It's never gonna.
Never.
Someone told me to put it on the bookshelf. And then I was like, let's do that.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. Oop. All right. Cool.
Did you used to go to the church across the street? Is that? Were you a
What's that
preacher?
downstairs?
Or a
You
nun?
heard the walk.
What's that downstairs?
There's. Yeah.
That's insane.
You went from not doing anything to that now.
Turn it 180.
What the? What?
You want to come in the classroom and join us? Is that his?
Oh, frick. Sorry. Sorry, that's me and Mimi.
Oh no, that was the other side though.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear that?
Did you just hear
Yeah.
that? That sounded like someone just walked over there.
Yeah. I haven't moved. My
I
feet-
know.
You
No.
didn't move.
It sounded like someone
Someone
it took
stepped.
like a step over
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so weird.
What was your favorite part about the school?
You were?
If you would. When?
I heard starting with today in class, Mrs. Martin.
Are you ready for recess?
Maybe we need to get the principal in here.
I'm winning. But it
again, something positive.
Get out or get out?
I thought it said get out.
I didn't do anything yet.
What did it say?
What the
I
frick?
got something.
Somebody said Sam and Dean Winchester? What?